Hello, so we are going to make 3D flowers with paper. And so I have all these 3D flowers, but I also made a vase that is 3D with paper. So I'm gonna use either a black or a white background. That way I can really make sure that I have lots of ways and lots of possibilities here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a strip of paper. So I have this strip of paper, no wider than my hand. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll it into a cylinder shape. Once I got it in a cylinder shape with lots of room in there, I'm gonna take my glue and I'm going to press down and hold it. And I'm gonna really hold it on tight. And then I can let go after about 10 seconds and look, I got a vase. So after that, I can go ahead and I can go and just put a nice big glue blob there. And I'll put the back of it there so I don't have a big seam. And I'm gonna hold it down for about 10 seconds. So after I have that, this is where I can add some fun things. So if I wanna add stripes to it, I can take a piece of paper and I can just cut off a long strip. So after I have that long strip, I can decide, oh, okay, so that I can probably trim a little bit. So I'll trim this little bit right here. And now I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to put it all on this little strip right here. And I'm going to put it on the bottom here. And I'm gonna go all the way around here. And same dealio, I'm gonna hold it down. And once that's done, bam, look at that. So that's all we're focusing on today, just making sure we have that. Now, if you wanna start thinking about your flowers, we can go ahead and we can start making our stems. The easy part is they are just gonna be flat. They're gonna be our flattest part here. So I'm just gonna take this little strip of paper, just like I did. And I'm gonna take a little bit of glue. I'm gonna put it in my vase. And then I am going to hold it down in order to have it stay. How cool is that? And I want to have at least 5 flowers. So I'm gonna have at least 5 strips. So I got 1, I got 2, 3, 4, and 5. And just like all the other ones, I'm gonna just take my glue, take it down here, put it in the vase, and lay it down flat, right? And that's what we're doing today. I just want you guys to focus on your vase and then focus on your flower stems. It does not have to look like a realistic flower, so the stems do not have to be green. As you can see, I'm making mine blue. All right, and there you go. How easy is that? So have fun with this. I think that this project is a super fun one in the end. It might be a little frustrating, but I think you guys will get it. And that's it for today. Hope you guys have fun. Bye, friends. Hello, friends. So we are going to now put on our different flowers. So I'm going to show you with my yellow paper here. And a lot of these, we're going to show how to make it 3D. So I'm going to take a blue marker in order for you to draw it out first. So one of them is by a circle. And the other one, we're going to do teardrop shapes. And these are going to be like petals. So you can draw about 5 teardrop shapes. And for the middle of both of these, we got to have a smaller circle. So we're going to cut these out. Do forgive me if I can't show you all of my cutting out here. It's a little hard to do it in front of the camera. So I'm going to do this one first, our big circle. So we got our big circle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut towards the middle. I'm not going to cut all the way across. And I'm going to make sure I leave a space in the middle so that none of my papers fall out. After that, I'm gonna press this up. Press kind of every petal up here. And do we see how they kind of move a little bit now? So now this circle, I'm gonna flip it back to its back. And I'm going to get that little part right there. And look at that. So now it's kind of popping out of that, right? Because our 3D is all about popping out, right? Now, I can get these teardrops. So I'm gonna do maybe 1 or 2 teardrops right now. Not all of them. So I got 1 teardrop. And I will say having your things in the middle is a little bit hard to cut out right away. So if you do it on the edges, it's a little bit easier. So I have my 2 teardrops, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold them in half. So do you see how it's kind of bending now? And the bending is what it's gonna make it 3D. So I'm gonna choose one side to be the side that has glue on it. So one side, and I'm gonna go right next to it with that one. And do you see how already these are kind of popping out there? How cool. So in the end, when you have all your 5 petals, they'll all pop out with that circle that you cut out in the middle of it. And that's how it's gonna all be. So I'm gonna leave it there for you guys to go and finish up yours, and I'm excited to see how it looks. Bye, friends.